Niambia watu wa Nyanza, Wakikuyu ni watu wengine wako top. Mliona kwani mlikuwa mnapewa 200. Lakini nasikia MT.KENYA zinazunguka ngapi? Jongo tano ama 2 ama 3.
Tuko na watu wengi hawana stima. Ni kweli ama si kweli?
Ladies and gentlemen, the president as of today concluded his fourth day tour in the Mount.KENYA region, and more so, he concluded with Embu County after visiting Tharaka Nithi County. But one place stand out to prove that the President of the Republic of Kenya has not really won the Mount.KENYA region as he thought to himself that he had really won the mountain due to the reception that he received in Meru, the reception he received in Laikipia, and the reception he received in Nyeri County. Today, as you have seen in those clips that we have begun with, it's a clear indication that the president is currently facing a very hostile crowd. Now, due to the failure of his tour in Embu County, remember, it is rumored that currently the hostility that was in Kisumu, the hostility that was in Omabay, or let me say the hostility to President William Ruto that he used to receive in Nyanza region, is the current hostility that has grown and has found its place somewhere else, which is Embu County. I mean, you all heard the DP, the Deputy President Kindiki, saying that one county, Embu County, has currently turned out to be Kondele. And remember, this is a county where the chairperson of the UDA party, Cecil Mbarire, the governor of Embu County, rules that county. But that is the most hostile county to one President William Ruto. Today, when he was launching projects and giving his speech, the chance of Wongo and Ruto must go made headlines. And this, according to the intel we are receiving, has forced the president to call for an urgent meeting with the Mount.KENYA region MPs. You know, there are two counties that the president hasn't visited. That is KIAMBU County and NAKURU County. Now, KIAMBU County is also an hostile ground for President William Ruto. This is the county where KIMANI Ichungwah comes from. This is a county that is overpopulated with members of parliament who took the stand and were on the front line to fight and also table the impeachment of one former deputy president, Gashagua. Now, the president has gone back to the drawing board. The intel that we are receiving this evening from the BID, the Bombshell Intelligence Desk, we have received reports. After facing hostile receptions in Embu County today, William Ruto has increased the mobilization funds he plans to use tomorrow to manipulate the crowd in KIAMBU County and NAKURU County. Currently, as we speak, the KIAMBU Member of Parliament, MT.KENYA, is meeting with local youth in preparation for the visit, while Kionjori has been dispatched with bags of money to buy crowds. Ruto is holding currently a closed-door meeting with Kindiki and Ichungwah in Nyeri at the Nyeri State Lodge to strategize on how to erase the embarrassment of today's reception and ensure smoother rallies tomorrow. One thing is clear, it will only get uglier moving forward. It is so declassified according to the intel we are receiving. Now remember, before even the president took the stand and decided to start his tour, he did a lot of mobilization. But one thing is that he did not deploy and use money as he was supposed to. The people of Mount.KENYA region are very intelligent people. Yes, they might be the current opposition, but one thing with these people is that they always say we can't bury an elephant with its tusk or with its horns. because they are worthy a lot of money. Though the elephant is dead, we have to take the precious thing that it has, and that is its own, which is the task which has ivory that can be sold. So they are saying currently we have to siphon President William Ruto and take everything away from him. Now listen to a crowd from Githunguri in preparation of Ruto's tomorrow's visit. Listen to how the chants of Ruto must go are taking over. Now that is Githunguri constituency, led by one Gathoni wa Mushomba, and it is in KIAMBU County. Tomorrow, things are supposed to be different. Now, even before the president concludes his tour in the Mount Kenya region, he has to visit KIAMBU County, visit Nakuru County, and also do, host a delegation at the Nyeri State Launch. Are we together? Now, that is the reason why the Member of Parliament of KIAMBU, MT.KENYA, has been called by the president and has been given more money to mobilize the crowd. When Ruto, the reason why I've said the Mount Kenya region are the Mount Kenya region people are very intelligent people. When Ruto was in Nyeri County, we also Governor Mutahi Kahiga welcoming him. But what did Mutahi Kahiga tell us today and yesterday? He said, Rais alikuja na alikuja na sisi lazima tungemkaribisha sababu amekuja na marupurupu, which is one language that these people speak, the language of money, the one that the people of Nyanza have failed to listen, or the people of the western part of Kenya, because there the mobilization, the highest they get is 500 Kenyan shillings or 200, but these people want the lowest 3,000, 2,000 and 5,000 Kenyan shillings. As you have heard from the Dudi guy who was speaking as the video started, he said they know that the president is ready to use money, but for them, they want money to be used on them because they know that they will get the money and be ready to send him home in the year 2027 when the time comes. As we conclude this video, I want you to listen to some of these stories.
Bado tuko na watu wengi hawana stima. Ni kweli ama si kweli? Ni kweli ama si kweli?
Now, imagine that is the president speaking to the people of Embu and asking them questions. Eti hapa Embu kuna watu ambao hawana stima. Ni kweli si kweli? And these people are shouting at the president, uongo. What does this tell you? The president hasn't won. All he has currently are pictures of a mammoth of crowd that came out to reveal to him that yes, we are here for your money. But one thing is that we are not going to herd you over the mountain. Rigathi Gashagua has been quiet. We don't know what he is planning. We don't know what his next move is. He has been denied a podium or a crowd that he can address since the president started his tour in the Mount Kenya region. The DP received the intelligence that the NIS are currently following and tracing him everywhere, making sure that before the president concludes his tour in the Mount Kenya region, he will not make any statement, because if he himself, and he himself knows that if he appears to the public and makes certain statements, then the crowd turns to be hostile and something happens in the tour of the president, like being heckled or being stoned, then the blame will lie on one Rigathi Gachagua, and he doesn't want that. So, to avoid him being arrested for and being blamed for mobilization of anti-Ruto chants, Rigathi Gachagua has stayed away from these dirty politics. For now, things are boiling nicely. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you in our next video. This is the Kenyan Daily Report. Currently, the president is holding meetings And these meetings are meant to prepare the ground again. He has gone back to his drawing board. I mean, Embu, which he thought maybe things might have changed there. Remember, the president cancelled his visits in the Mount Kenya region for the first time when he was heckled in Embu during a certain event which was attended by Uhuru Kenyatta. And that was immediately after the impeachment of Rigathi Gashagua. Now, you thought the ground had changed, but currently it is clear nothing has changed. The Itungatis of Embu have shown him dust. What is your take? Has the president really won the mountain? Or has he really lost it fully now? Leave your comment on the comment section. See you in our next video. This is the Kenyan Daily Report.